Let's take a moment and talk about the idea of the little sin. Maybe I should say the so-called little sin. A lot of times people think about Judas and they wonder, what was Judas thinking when he betrayed Christ? And of course there are different opinions out there, but one of the opinions out there is that Judas had seen Christ confound the Pharisees so many times. Judas had seen Christ get out of tight spots so many times, and of course he'd seen all the miracles, that he didn't think anything was going to happen. Judas in his mind, so the theory goes, had just minimized the whole thing and thought, I'm going to go here, I'm going to make some quick bucks with this 30 pieces of silver, no big deal. Christ to get out of it, and I'll have a little extra money. Of course, we know it didn't go that way, but that's one of the ways he may have been thinking. He may have just minimized it, which is a common strategy of the devil. Think about Adam and Eve. It's the forbidden fruit. And you know how the skeptics are. What's the big deal? God can't share an apple with them? Well, that's not the point, is it? It's more of what we'd say is the principle of the matter. But think about it for a moment. Adam and Eve sitting there, and there's just the one tree they can't eat from, and they look at it. What could be the harm of taking one bite? Come on. It just looks so little on the entry. And that's the big point, isn't it? It looks little on the entry. Adam and Eve never, ever, I don't think, as they were pondering that fruit and what it would taste like and what it would be like to have the benefits of it, never thought about the negative consequences that would follow. I don't think they thought about getting kicked out of the garden. I don't think they thought about, this is going to cause labor pains in birth, or that this is going to mean we have to keep ourselves or earn our living by the sweat of our brow. I don't think they saw death and all of those things coming. I think it was just it's just an apple. It's no big deal. God's not going to care. And of course, it was a very, very big deal. And then you have David and Bathsheba, in our modern society where sex is so open and free and just, everywhere. David could have just said, and I'm going to use some modern terms, it's just a little recreation, no big deal. It's just a little fun, little friends with benefits kind of thing going on. After all, she's an adult. She knows what she's doing. And if she wants to have a little bit of fun and I want to have a little bit of fun, well, I'm the king. I'm allowed to do that. It ain't going to be any big deal. And then the consequences came. Now, was it ever a major ordeal and thorn in the side of David's life and his whole future? But this is the way Satan likes to work. So here we'll give you a modern example. Texting and driving. Okay, no big deal, right? So you're holding your phone, you're driving, you're looking down the road, and you're typing out a little text message to your friend. And it's harmless, no harm, no foul, right? Until someone crosses the yellow line and kills a family that was just on their way to go to the grocery store, go out for the evening or what have you, and now all of a sudden it's a very big deal. But this is Satan's strategy, and that's the whole point of this little video, is that Satan's strategy is to tell you wherever you're getting ready to go, whatever direction it is, as long as it's off the straight and narrow, Satan is there to assure you, it's no big deal, don't worry about it. Everybody does it, and it'll be okay. And then the consequences come. And if you can't take care of them before the tombstone, the consequences can be eternal. Kind of a heavy thing, isn't it then? So, I'll stop there. A little bit something to think about. I hope you'll roll that around in your mind for a while and get out there and have a great day.